So we've got ourselves the 98 Cruyff here. He is 8.4 million, he's still a 5.5 as always, and he is now a 98 rated card. Most definitely one of the better players you can physically get. He's got the high-low on the advantage for his lovely work rates, and in terms of the upgrade, I want to say he's got one but needs another. Now we will double check this because obviously with him, he has managed to get the first one as we can see. So he is now a 98, as I say, started as a 97. We obviously just need one more goal, which is a possibility against Turkey this weekend, which would give him a 99 stat. As he's got the 4 Playstyle pluses, he's bound to get a 99, and to be honest, I don't know which one I'd want, to be fair. I think Physicality makes the most sense because pace is already up there. Finishing at 97 is fantastic. Great passing. Pretty much maxed out dribbling. He is an absolute icon and a half. Finesse shot, power shot, first touch and quick step are his Playstyle pluses, which are more than fine. And when it comes to Cruyff, he's a real OG of being immaculate when it comes to being a player. We have had a few decent versions of him, start at 93, which at 650 he is in the evolution that you can do, so hence why his max price. You then had a 95 for the Thunderstruck, you then got a 97 Galazzo, which was incredible, and then he did get this version that started out as a 97, with all hopes that Netherlands would score 2 and progress into that 98, and then potentially into that 99 as well. Now people are going Hawk, Architect, Anchor and Catalyst. A Hawk would just pretty much solidify as much physicality as possible, hence why I would say the physicality gain would be the best that you could possibly go for, because then you're taking it from 82 all the way to 99. It genuinely would be incredible, but I could see them just giving him 99 pace, which would be a bit of a shame. So let's jump into him anyway. He's coming in at all this price. Is he worth it? You've got to absolutely love Cruyff on the ball. Genuinely, one of the better icons you can physically get in terms of dribbling especially. Like R9 is just an absolute monster when it comes to going forward and shooting. Whereas Cruyff is just that animal. Like genuinely, dribbling wise, passing, every round game of him, as well as then having the 5.5 on the base, has always been an absolute pleasure from him. From the base version all the way to the top, he's one of the very few icons in the past that the base, mid and prime have always been absolutely top level. Like you could look at R9 and yes, at the start of the game the base of R9 is just next level as well, but he definitely runs out quicker than what the mid and the prime does. Whereas I do think with Cruyff, the base, mid and prime all have like that level of just incredibleness. Looking for that, looking for the finesse. It's a good touch. I didn't realize he was actually going to slide, otherwise I'd have probably took it forward a little bit more. But what comes with being this incredible is the pull rate, the expense of the player is astronomical. Like he's always expensive. I'm surprised he's only 8 mil with the level that he is. He's definitely somebody that you would always love to pack, and most definitely has just got everything in his game. Oh, that's a lovely double touch. I didn't expect it to come off his knee. Did someone make a save then or something? Get the ball in the box. Can we get it back out? Into his feet. Looking for something a little bit sexy, but it didn't quite work out for him. This looks a bit of a fool, and I don't know who to blame, me or him. We both know that answer. The fact that they've given him finesse as well is just absolutely incredible, because we know full well what he's all about in terms of at the edge of this box. Oh, that'd have been a great monologue until he actually didn't get the ball. That's a terrible pass. Renard's going to clean up. Back into him again. Look for the run off Pushgas. He's going to see him there. Ooh, maybe not. Little one from Pele. Pushgas! To be fair, even if they added the physicality bonus, I don't know what it would actually truly do for him, if it would actually make that much of a difference, because genuinely how he just strikes, how he moves, everything is about them not touching him. So maybe, yes, having a bit more of a physicality bonus might be an interesting one, and I kind of hope they do it just out of the experiment after this video to watch and see how he kind of reacts differently. It would be a very interesting upgrade, which one I can't see them doing, as there was a whole piece on basic. Oh, that's in. Oh, go out the way, Maldini. No one wants you. There was a whole piece done on aggression and strength being that kind of next level stat that some of the best players have, or some of the cheaper beasts kind of have. And I'd be very interested to see what it would do to an absolute all-star. Like Cruyff doesn't need to be better. That is a tackle and a half. So it'd be very interesting to see what the chances of it, A, happening, but B, what it would actually do to him. Would it really make him noticeably better? Because I really don't see how that is possible. With everything that he's got the optimum work rates, he's got the optimum stats across the board, good save, everything's in his right zone. Like, he's got the skill move and weak foot down to a T. We've got a decent height on him. Genuinely, he is one of the most perfect strikers, and just in general, and even just a ball carrier. So it is going to be very interesting. I kind of want to see... Oh, I was going to say, I wanted to see if there's a free kick going about here. I don't know what his free kicks are all about. But then also, alongside that, he just naturally is that great attacking player regardless as well. He wants that finesse. I know full well what Dybala's all about. So it will be an interesting one to see that final upgrade. I imagine that they will at least get one goal against Turkey. If Turkey do manage to do it and knock them out, I don't think it's going to be a clean sheet by any means. Most definitely the Netherlands look like a little bit shaky at the back, but ready to score whenever. Like they've scored 3-0 against... who was it against? I don't even know who it was against. Romania, of course it was. There it is. Little finesse. Good save from Donnarumma. Maybe should have outstepped one more to be able to get that proper whip on it. I suppose actually the only one thing that they could do, I don't know what it specifically means or if it would make that much of a difference, would personally be kind of changing his body type to his own. Like, we know R9's got his own body type. It would be interesting to see if they made a Cruyff body type. It could be an interesting way how they do icons in the future to make like some of the more unique ones, kind of the more meta every single game. Like, we know full well in the game R9 is always meta driven. They'll definitely be changing that body type to suit the new meta of whatever the game wants, and that kind of works. So it'd be very interesting with Cruyff. He is average and lean, if you didn't know. So that, to be honest, that's considered decent enough, but not necessarily like a crazy desired one. I mean, it's not very often that I go really into the body types of players, but there's definitely a correlation between some of the better players in their different body types and what their attributes kind of say about them. Like, for instance, we know Drogba is incredible, but we know that's down to more the acceleration type. So it is an interesting theory if you really want to get that nerdy into it. There's the finesse. Oh, off the crossbar. You don't even have to do too many skills with him. He just holds the ball. Honestly, he is one of my favourites all time. Oh, that's a great challenge. He is literally just one of my favourites. I think him and R9, they, like, as much as I love Eusebio, I think when we get an upgrade of him, he's up there. Pushkas is up there. And you've got a decent amount of absolute top end, but Cruyff is just magical. Oh, what a ball. It's got to be delivered. Maybe not. I was trying something special. He knows full well that we are just toying a little bit. Frimpong. We've got pace-wise. See, this is the interesting part. Someone like Cruyff versus a Frimpong. He's keeping up with him. Like, that's levels. Oh, that's bad. That's levels because obviously we know full well how quick Frimpong is. To be holding your own against him, maybe not catching, that's fair enough, but most definitely holding your own against him is insane. That's a ball if he can get the touch. We know he's got the first. Oh, get him out to him. Flick him up. Wah! Oh, terrible. I mean, I've never seen that skill actually work, and Cruyff is the only one that's managed to do it in the right area. Nice. Oh, we get a cheeky corner from that as well. Oh, Cruyff is here as well. Little rainbow into the touch, into a wicked finesse. It's a good save from Donnarumma to finish this off. So going into the overall form then, I think it's no surprise, it doesn't matter who you play with or what level you are, what cards you've got. We all know Cruyff, R9, Hullet, Vieira, them icons have been the best in the game, especially in icon purposes, for a long time now. Like, they just don't get beaten. There's a reason why that is, and it's just how they make the icons. It's why we have an Mbappe, a Virgil, somebody who is on that next level gold year after year after year. There's very little changes to them, and most definitely the icons are the same. You've got to have some fodder, and then you have some elite, and then you have the middle. It's where you look at now Puskás, Dalglish, Rivaldo, Cruyff, Ronaldo, Ronaldinho. But then you think, well, they're 96 rated, 98 rated, 97. Well, what about a 94 Rijkaard, Xavi, a 96 Zico, even 96 Matthias, to be honest, is cheaper than what's imagined. A 95 Del P at 380, Gerd Muller at 295 for a 96. There's always got to be an up, a down, and a middle. That's where Cruyff comes in at the very top, as well as R9, Ronaldinho and Hullet. They are some of the most expensive players on the game for a reason. And most definitely, I could sit here and say that they are, of course, worth it, and most definitely, they are worth playing with, but spending all that coins is absolutely ludicrous. Like, nobody should be worth 8 mil realistically. Of course they don't, because I can get just as much out of Nunez, out of Drogba. I can win the same matches with much cheaper players. But it is the flexing right. It is just in general of having a Cruyff. It is obviously name nostalgicness. I did a Ronaldinho for 2 mil, knowing full well he was not going into the team for longer than a week. But you do it because you like the player. And Cruyff, of course, is worth every penny that you could pay. Even if he was extinct, he is truly that good. He's a game changer. He wins. He has everything going for him. But in terms of the efficiency that you're spending them coins, you could make a pretty solid team for 8.3 mil in liquid coins. Like 100%. There is strikers under 500k, over 100k that will give you a winning mentality. Like, we've seen pro players, we've seen normal players win with a standard gold team, some a bronze team, and even just a generic good team. You don't always have to have God, but when it does come to you and you manage to pack this Cruyff out of untradableness, I mean, you're not going to turn them down, are you? That's kind of where I'm getting at with these players, is they're great to have, but only if you've packed them. Like, I would never ever go and buy one of these cards with liquid coins unless I literally had infinite money, because you'd not necessarily you'd lose loads of money, because naturally they will come down anyway, but that's predominantly at the end of the game. But it's just so expensive. Like, to have him that much just now is just absolutely crazy. That being said, he is outstanding. Of course he is. He's literally one of the best cards on the game, and that will be until footies come. And whether we see a 99 of him, whether that's the idea for footies, that now the icons have got 97s, 96s, 98s, we then go to the 99s, we start seeing a Cruyff 99, an R9 99, that will be interesting in itself. I actually don't see it happening, so this could potentially be the last Cruyff we see of this game, and then we'll see what they do with next year. Do they go back to the base mid prime, or do they consider this year a big success? Because realistically, they've managed to get 4 cards out of Cruyff, so technically more than what they would have done anyway. I know they started with the prime moments and then started to add more around it. Obviously last year we only got 1 World Cup, so actually the progression of Cruyff actually worked out, and then we got the moments the year before, so we managed to get a 95. So technically this is the highest rated Cruyff we've ever seen, so I'd take it as a big dub. I think they've done relatively well with the icons and heroes this year. There's maybe some that haven't had the love that you deserve, but I'd take it if Cruyff gets 4 cards every year. But apart from that, he's obviously a 10 out of 10. Let me know down below how you get on with yours. If you've managed to pack him, keep it to yourself. That's a joke, by the way.